Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very pleasant evening to our course instructor, our lecturer, Prof. IR, Dr. Andrew Ragai Henry Rigate, and for this KNJ 3423 Engineering Economy and Finance, our group has assigned to do a project as a risk consultant for Risk Day at Produa headquarters, where we will be presenting on the issues of risk in the company. My name is Azri Hazim bin Azimin. Along with my other group mates, Mac Wilson, Justin, Danny, and Nicholas will be presenting on the topic. First and foremost, for the introduction section, we'll be introducing about risk analysis, which is a method for assessing the amount of risk that's associated with the identified and approved hazards, for in this case, which is a hazard that is imposed and faced by the company. So the purpose of the objective of risk analysis is to give a better understanding of risk and how to assess it, how to handle it and manage it. So for risk analysis, it consists of three components. There are three methods, which is basically risk assessment, that is basically science-based, which involves hazard identification as in the figure here on the left. Also, which involves hazard characterization, exposure assessment, and risk characterization. Apart from that is the risk management, which assesses policy alternatives and select and implement the appropriate options on combating the risk. As for risk communication, is an interactive exchange of the information and opinions of the risk assessment and risk management. Moving on to the discussion session, where we will be discussing whether is risk communication important and why. So yes, risk communication is important because it is a method for communicating information and ensuring that everyone understands the risk management decisions required and involved. So the importance of risk communication is that it helps to cope with fears and uncertainty around a certain risk element that may arise. And also it helps to handle long-term and short-term risk impact expectations. And also it is to ensure a better understanding of risk-based language and concepts. Apart from that, for our presentation, we will ask on how would you approach on the approaches for the topic of risk for each of the groups to address different perception of risk. And our group has chosen the Produa IT team out of the three teams. So the most suitable approach that we have decided is expert in hearings. This is because expert in hearings provide the experts can provide their idea on the topic to officials of the organization. And also, each of the experts will be posed with specific questions from the stakeholders, from the workers or staff involved. And the organizing committee will be able to establish a decision regarding the issue and come up with a solution. And also, by implementing expert in hearings, the organizing committee can get a deeper understanding, a better understanding of the subject of the risk being discussed. In conclusion, risk analysis is vital in a company's risk management and status. This is because when we apply risk analysis, we are able to identify and manage the risk that may arise in the present or in the future. Also, by applying risk analysis, we are able to do approaches and suggest out appropriate methods for growing risk management credibility when dealing with various stakeholders from different companies. Since Produa is the main source of economy and development in Malaysia, therefore, when we are able to manage the financial operation forthcoming risk, we are able to help to reduce the probability of bankruptcy. That is all that is being presented by our group, and thank you very much.